You're not born like everybody else with feelings and emotions. You're born with lasagna and cannolis. You don't get angry, you get hungry. I remember I was so upset when my first girlfriend broke up with me. I came home in tears, crying. I would have been way more upset if I knew that was the last girl who was going to touch me for... What's today? But for every tear, my mom knew how to make it better. Another plate of pasta. Let's go. Oh, it's hard being Italian. But you know, the other thing is, I'm not just an Italian. My family comes from Brooklyn, where Italians are made. I take my shoe off and would say it right here. You know, it's funny though, we moved to upstate New York. I'm a little kid, and all the other little kids were not that much alike. All the other kids are watching Barney, learn how to share and clean up together. I'm watching Goodfellas. Learning there's a lot of uses for a baseball bat that they don't talk about on Barney. I walk in the neighbor's yard. Billy, these toys, they're mine now. The sandbox is now controlled by the big wheels of 4th Street. You will stay off, or Sparkles, your cat, will have an accident. He woke up the next day with his fish sleeping next to him. I didn't get that yet, you know. He sleeps with the fishes. I didn't get it yet. Took some time. Oh, it's hard being, you know, it's hard growing up in a neighborhood where everybody's a little bit different than you, know? Because in my neighborhood, the kids broke it up. They were into different groups. Did you do that in your neighborhood? Were you in the cool group? That's her saying yes, knowing she wasn't, and she hopes none of them are in here. She wasn't in our group. We told her she couldn't play with us. In my neighborhood, we had the kids who got to go to Disney World every year. We had the kids who got to go to Disney World once. And we had me and my friends who got to play the sewage treatment plant. I don't know what Mickey Mouse does, but I can tell you what Billy the Rat does. He bites your finger and sends you to the hospital for a week. So, Mom, I don't want to play there anymore. Billy fell in the water. Now he has an extra arm. Oh, fun, Mom. She'd come back. What does Disney World have? High roller coasters. They're dangerous. You fall very fast. You want something dangerous? We have 2 stories and bed sheets. I'm not buying any helmets. Go ahead. They do that everywhere, I bet, though. All over the world, I bet they break it up into these different groups. It's by one factor or another. My question, though, is how do kids in, like, Bangladesh do it? Is it by, like, who works at what factory? If so, you know the kids in the Nike factories are like the assholes, right? Walking around the Air Force Ones. My friend! You know you bitches cannot afford shoes like this. You see the red mark right here? My friend Han, show his finger to the shoe. We have tight bond now, we have friends. Crazy little bastards over there running around making shoes for me. But they have one thing that I think Americans are missing. We don't have the type of friendship I think they have, you know, because they bond. Because when you're a kid and you get hurt and your best friends are there to make you feel better, it makes you tighter. I remember when I was a kid, I was biking, going down this steep hill. Just ate it. Destroyed my face. It actually looked good before this. This is just years of scarring. But my buddy put his arm around me, man, it's all right, don't worry, it's going to be okay. And he made me feel better and we became tighter friends. You're not going to tell me at the end of an 18-hour workday if you and, you know, are at the finger bucket, I found your thumb! And if he sews that thing back on for you, get out of here. You're best friend for life. You never miss them. Be like, I always had this little stitch. Me and my boy. You know, I think that's something America needs to reinstitute. Do we have sweatshops? There ain't older people. I worked in one. I made that shirt, bitch. He's been smoking for years. But I think I'm just getting tired of seeing the 500-pound family at Walmart. You know, they're walking through like it's Tokyo and they're fucking... of tampons. I didn't know Brawny made a tampon. We got the kid in aisle 4 gnawing on the head of a 5-pound gummy bear. I don't know why he's overweight. It's not candy, I can kill you with it. It's no longer food. He left his foot in aisle 4. The dog found it and started eating it. Come on! We got issues in this country. You know what's pissing me off though? I bet that kid has got a better chance of getting with a girl than I do. I'll explain. Because there's levels of fat. Does anybody know about these levels? Yeah. Can I get honest with you guys for a minute? Are you friends now?
Yes.
All right, let's get real honest for a second. Ready? Pre getting back to my house, post getting back to my house. Pre-house. What are you making for dinner? Because there's levels of fat. There's the level where you're on a reality show, and people are just, yes! You did 10 minutes on the treadmill, yes! We have, the guy who ate too many, pizza last night, and his girlfriend's like, oh, it's all right, you'll work it off. And then we have me, who's just plying people liquor. Come on! Just take me home. I'm the middle level. Nobody cares about me. Effectively, I'm the Marsha Brady of fat. Somebody listen to me! It's a hard thing being a heavy-set guy. Because you know what? They treat you differently, too. In like restaurants, you'll be sitting down, and she starts taking the plates, gets to you. Do you want to finish? There's a napkin and ketchup. What was I thinking about? Wrap it up. It's going to be a long night. You know what? There's choices as a fat man you got to understand for dating. All right? You can get the girl as fat as you, the girl fatter than you, or the skinny girl who's mentally disabled. I generally go for choice 3, because you know what? She might have an axe, but damn, she looks good. It's nice though to have a crazy ex-girlfriend. Because if you see somebody on the side of your house at like 3 a.m., you're like, oh shit, we need to call the cop. I'm like, hi Amy! How's the family? That new axe? That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna call the cops. Bye. I mean, most guys will stay away from the girl who's gonna show up at your house at 3 a.m. trying to burn the place down. I'm on like eHarmony. Where are you? Come on, baby. We got tattoos. We have piercings and convicted once for arson. Soulmate. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to find the girls that aren't crazy. So I did something that was crazy. I asked my friends for advice. They don't want to see me happy. They just want to laugh. Yeah. No, man. Just go for the direct approach. That never fails. Want to bet? Went up to a girl at work, Sarah. Sarah, I've been thinking about this for a while. Would you like to go on a date with me tonight? No. Oh, I get it, Sarah. Work, pleasure. You don't want to mix the two. Yeah, Matt. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Which translates to, say whatever you want, fatty. I ain't going out with you. So I go back to my, didn't work. Didn't work. They're like, all right. How can we fuck with you again? Oh, tell them you're a comedian. That works. Different girl, Lisa. So I slip into the comment, yeah, I'm a comedian. I do shows, here and there. And she's like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, thank you. She didn't say good, did she? She said interesting. Brain cancer is interesting. I don't thank you for having it, do I? Oh, you have brain? Thanks, man. Good. That didn't work out well, but we're talking and we keep going, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, wow, do you ever get nervous? And I'm like, yeah, I do sometimes. I get a little nervous before the show. I'm afraid people are gonna, not laugh. They're not, they're just gonna not like me and not think I'm funny. And she's like, well, I wouldn't wear it if I were you. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, you're super funny looking. Thanks, Lisa. And then they told me it's about where you pick the girls up. You, sir, where'd you like to pick girls up? All right, he's single still. Forget it. Forget it. He has an empty chair. He's waiting for somebody. Any applicants will do. Any applicants. I thought I found a good place. I was set that these girls were friendly. They were super skinny, like model skinny. Beautiful girls. Sound like a good place to pick up women, my friend? We'll go together, I swear. You down? I'm going to tell you not to go, all right? I decided not to go because they had one flaw. They never called me back. It's messed up, right? I'm done. I'm not going back there anymore. I'm not picking up girls at the terminal ward.
Oh, that's not nice.
No respect for me. Not answering my phone calls.
Oh, that's not nice.
Come on! Have you heard my life so far? I should be getting... Oh! Nothing great about that. Get out of here with this. Oh, my God. You know, I've just come to realize some things, because there are amazing girls out there. I know a couple of them are here tonight. Yes. Still doesn't want it. She's still doing that. Somebody else. Anybody else. You know, it's hard to date, though. Things are very expensive. That's the other thing, right? I went into a chocolate shop to pick up a cake for one of my ex-girlfriends. I know. Me in a chocolate shop. Kind of like an elephant in a circus. It fits. And I'm standing there, I'm talking to him, and I'm like, hey, you know what, while I'm waiting, can I get one of these chocolate strawberries, please? He's like, yeah, sure, that'll be $5. I'm like, no, I just wanted one. He's like, yeah, I know, $5. I'm like, why are they $5? Dude, it's fruit and chocolate. Give me a Hershey Kiss and some time. I'll do it myself. And he's like, but let me tell you something, man. I'll tell you. Give a girl one of these strawberries. It's like a guarantee. I want to hang out with this guy. He knows where girls are giving it up for fruit. I got bananas. For $5, if I'm paying that, the type of guarantee I want is like, you know, a roofie or something each one. Oh, you are the sweetest. I just... Where are my clothes? Don't worry about it, I have a strawberry. God, I learned something, though, over these, you know, court cases and, you know, mental hearings. That broken girls are just like a broken TV. You can bang it all you want. It's not gonna fix it. And you're still gonna end up just, you know, putting out the garbage man, like, take it away. Take it away. God knows what your uncle did it to her the night before.
Oh, that's not...
Come on, we got a rape condom and you guys like, yeah. AIDS in Africa, that's funny. You're the girl who can't... It's a great crowd, all right. You know, I was thinking, there's something that I really miss about, I used to not be so heavy, but any skinny people in the audience, by round of applause? Yeah, you're all looking at your belts, aren't you? I miss that. I miss wearing belts. You know when the last time I wore a belt was? It was like in 8th grade. It was around my neck. It was hanging from the ceiling beam. Oh, God, guys. All right, I'm going to bring your host back up for the night. You guys be great.